Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff Jones, a spokesman for theboxman.com, where we have changed the way that you should watch TV. And in this video, let's take a look at how to use the Formuler remote control like a pro. So let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back to this really short and hopefully informative video. I'm going to go over some pretty good information on how to use the Formuler remote controller like a pro. Before I jump right into the video, I want everyone to know how appreciative I am for giving me a thumbs up on every video. I appreciate the likes and the thumbs up. Keep it coming. It really helps with the algorithm, not only on YouTube, maybe on our Rumble channel and even Odyssey. But the Formuler remote control is what I call the interactive partner of the device. Simply because there are not a lot of remote control devices, remote controllers for the devices that interact with the app that is already on the device. So much so that Formuler has created an application just for their remote controls. Whether you have the legacy remote controller, whether you have the GTV IR1, which I do now, or whether you should upgrade and get the GTV Bluetooth remote, they all have different functions. But one of the things I want to point out as I show you the video, I just want to go over the remote control, just the buttons that'll make you a pro. So many times lately, I have people asking where the menu button is, the back button, all that, and I just want to go over that so we can take a look at what that looks like. Now, the main button we're going to take a look at right now are the OK button and the back button. That is they're very important because you use the OK button to say yes, you want something, and you use the back button or the arrow key down at the bottom left to say no, you don't want something, or it's going to go to the previous page. For instance, if I hit the back arrow right now, it's going to take me to the previous page. If I do it again, it'll take me to the previous page. If I want to open up this Formuler remote app, I'm going to press the OK button. So that simple thing is OK and back, yes and no. That is probably the foundation of all the remote control. Now, there's other things we're going to show you. So if you take a look at this, let's show you what the menu button does, and then maybe even the volume, okay? So to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to My TV Online 3 to take a look at those things there. All right, we are in My TV Online 3. And let's just say, I'm going to let this load up really quick. I'll blur it out and whatnot. If I hit the menu button right now, that is the three horizontal lines on the right-hand side of the remote. It's going to give you a menu on the left. That's very important because the launcher screen is just not on the home page, but I can launch into different things, whether I have a TV series, a radio, if I want to go into recordings, if I want to schedule a recording, if I want to change some of the content options, check notification settings. This is very, very important, so you'll know a little bit about this. That is the power of the menu button. You're going to need the menu button to get into the settings here, to change the settings within the application of My TV Online 2. Let's say I want to go in and change the application settings for my recordings. If I don't have the menu button here like this, then I'm never going to be able to go down to settings like this and then possibly go down to DVR options like this. And you can see that I have a recording station. I have a USB, so I'll hit this. Now I use this to select my USB on how I want to record and even to do time shifting, which lets me pause, rewind, fast forward live TV. Now, for me to get back to where I was, again, That's the back button, which is the arrow key down at the bottom left. If I hit it once, it'll take me to the previous screen. If I hit it again, it'll take me to the screen where I was. And if I hit the home button on the remote, it will take me back home. That is the benefit of learning the remote control. All right? Learning the remote control. So let's take a look at some other ones. Let's take a look at the info button, the guide button, and the volume up and down. All right, so let's go ahead and I'll start when this goes down. Information button. I'm just waiting for it to do like this. So if I hit the information button, info button on the left-hand side, now there's going to be some information. I must push the directional pad down. So this is where the information is. If there was a show on here, it would give you the information of that show. Since I'm showing this on YouTube or whatnot, I want to make sure that it also gives you information about the channel list down here, the electronic programming guide, the history of what I've watched, settings, very important if I want to go into this, if I want to change the audio track, the subtitle, synchronization to sync things up, aspect ratio, jump interval, and even sleep. If I hit the back arrow, it'll go back to the previous page. I go back down. If I wanted to lock this channel, I could, or if I wanted to save it as a favorite. And if I also wanted to do recording, this is the information. That's the power of the button. And this is the picture in picture. So if I wanted to record something, I would just hit this here and it would start recording. If I'm going to hit the volume, you'll see that the volume goes up and down. I'm pushing down and the volume up and whatnot. And also if I'm hitting the guide or press the guide button, it's going to open up a guide. There's no information. There's nothing here. But the guide is just holding space. But that again, if I wanted to go back, I could hit the back button, see how it works. Everything is interactive within the application and also within the remote control because you have set it up with the remote control app. So let's go ahead and close out this video. I think those are the things I wanted to show you. And I just wanted to make a very quick video on how to use the remote control and the basics that you will need so you can be a pro at it. Now, the last thing before I close out the video is the hotkeys. I've done this before. You can select and set up hotkeys. These are all the hotkeys, whether they be the color keys here, right? Whether they be the keys here, you could set different things. So the single tap on this will open up My TV Online 3. The double tap with this will open up the mouse. The long press will mute the sound. So if I go ahead and double tap this right now, right here, you'll see that it pulled up the mouse. I'm not in a place where I'm watching any content to long press or to mute. That is one of the biggest things I wanted to show is that everything is interactive. If I press this twice again, it goes away. As I close out this video, I hope it was very helpful for you to use. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Maybe are you guys using the Formuler remote or do you prefer a Bluetooth remote? And maybe you're using your own remote. Put that information in not the description, but the comments below. Also, if you guys are interested in, we have a few days left. On June 30th, we will be giving away one Formuler Z11 Pro Max. I just received them. So if you want to enter this, just in the description below, there's going to be some instructions. Follow those instructions. They're very simple. You want to send a text message with the word Z11 to 858-212-0841. Follow the prompts from that message, enter your name, and you will be entered in. We will pick the name, text the person to get your shipping information, and we just want you to give us a big thumbs up, maybe a picture or whatnot of you receiving your Z11 Pro Max, so I can show people on YouTube that we are not fibbers, but we try to keep our word the best that we can. Also, if you guys are interested in some really, really good devices like our one and done, I'll put a link to the video. Thank you for the 13 people who ordered the one and done this week. I am grateful for that, and we will get those out to you right away. In other news, we'll see you in the next video. Have a great week and keep on streaming.